Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over the NBA games for Friday, May 28, 2021. I'm going to show you both sides of each game, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in these games, you have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get today's games. We have Game 3 for the Knicks and the Hawks. Game 3 for the Nets and the Celtics. Game 3 for Clippers and the Mavericks. On this side of the screen, I have what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian, and Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I have my game numbers. Away team up top, their coaching record, season record, their postseason record, the head-to-head in the middle between the two teams, and then the home team at the bottom, their season record, coach record, and postseason record. And then up top here is just some additional information. This is game 3. The series is tied. It's going to go 2-1, 1-2, one way or another. And this is the 20th playoff game for this season. And I don't have home teams just yet because there's still some games. We're waiting some games to finish on Thursday. Kind of doing this as they're playing those. 2 games are going on right now. But anyway, Knicks versus the Hawks. Both these teams have the exact same record for the season. They both have a 42-32 record. So any connection you can make with 43, you can make for both sides. Any connection you can make with 33, you can make with both sides. If the home team was going to win this game, the Hawks, 37th away game for the Knicks, 37th home game for the Hawks. The Hawks can get their 157th postseason win as a team, which is the 37th prime number, as the Hawks coach sits on 37 postseason losses with a win. The Knicks, they would fall to 16-21 on the road. And 16-21 is the 257th prime number. 257, the 55th prime number. Today does have 74 date numerology on the Gregorian. 74 sums to 55. A little bit of a connection there. Knicks would be getting their 21st road loss as Hawks up the series 2-1 head-to-head against the Knicks for the playoffs. And the 3-9 is interesting just because I know it's a number for the Knicks. New York, 39, 39, and 33. And the New York Knicks can get their 33rd loss as Hawks become 3-9, like 39 head-to-head against the Knicks postseason. What else? I think that's about it for the Hawks that I'm seeing as of right now. Oh yeah, Knicks coach, he can sit on 418 all-time wins with the loss. That's the 148th day on the Gregorian, 418 to 148 anagrams of each other. It's also a day with 38 date numerology. 38 also sums to 148. Now, if Knicks were to upset this game, we look at the 20 date numerology on the Gregorian. This is the 20th game for the playoffs. Knicks could sit on 20 road losses with the win. And then Hawks would fall 2-10 head-to-head against the Knicks postseason. 2-10 is the 20th triangular. Another way to look at it would be the Knicks would become 10-2, like 102. 21 sums to 102. And Knicks could become 2-1 head-to-head against the Hawks for the series, as they become 10-2, like 102, against them all-time postseason. Today does have 38 date numerology on the Gregorian. Hawks coach, he could get his 38th postseason loss for his career. And then the thing that's kind of getting me here, their next game, the next time these two teams play is on Sunday. And Sunday is the 19th day of the 9th month on the Hebrew civil. It's the 19th day of the 3rd month on the Hebrew religious. And if Knicks were to win this game, they would head into Sunday 199, 193 all-time head-to-head between each other. Which is kind of pretty gnarly if you think about it. But you know, it doesn't have to happen that way. Hawks could win this game and get their 200th all-time head-to-head win against the Knicks, and then on Sunday, maybe the Knicks get their 193rd all-time head-to-head win against the Hawks. It doesn't have to be the 199, 193 together. Although if it was, it's pretty gnarly. And then also, one thing that would go against the Hawks would be the number 76. This game 3 is being played on the 76th day of the Hebrew religious. Hawks coach, he has 706 all-time wins for his career, which kind of looks like a 76. And then on Sunday, it's a day with 76 date numerology on the Gregorian civil. And it'll be both these teams' 76th game for this season. So that would be something that would stop the Hawks from winning this game 3. I think I covered it for the most part. That 418, though, is interesting for the Knicks coach. And the 37, the 157, it might be the only shot for them to get their 157. But let's keep it moving. Let's go back to Friday. Let's go to the Nets and the Celtics. If you want to give the Celtics the benefit of the doubt in this game, 38 date numerology on the Gregorian. It's their 38th home game. They could become 38-38 for a season record with the win, and their 76th game for the season on the 76th day of the Hebrew religious. Outside of that, though, I don't know. I think the Nets are probably going to sweep these guys 4-0. If the Nets win this game, they play on Sunday as well. And Sunday has 40 date numerology. And on the Hebrew civil as well, 40 date numerology, 40. 19th day of the 3rd month on the Hebrew religious. Celtics coach, he could just sit on 391 all-time wins for his career as they get swept, which is basically just a reflection of 193. And then on Sunday, they would get their 40th loss for the season to end their season as they get swept 4-0, like 40. Just like their coach would get his 40th postseason loss to go with. One thing that would help also for the Celtics is this is the 21st playoff game for the season. Maybe Celtics sneak out that win and go drop the Nets 2-1 in the series. And then that 38-38 is what would help them. They would get their 23rd home win to go with. And 23 sums to 163, the 38th prime number. So the 38th number is what's going to help Celtics win this game if they are going to win this game. But if not, they're definitely getting swept on Sunday. They're going to get that 40th loss as that coach sits on that 391, which is a reflection of 193. And then Nets, if they were to win this game, game 3, they would become 21-16 for a road record heading into game 4 on Sunday. And 21-16 has a square root of 46, and Sunday is the 19th day of the 9th month on the Hebrew civil, which is the 46th prime number. And then Clippers and the Mavericks. Another team that could potentially get swept is the Clippers. Um, if Mavericks do win this game, they would get their 45th win of the season. And then on Sunday, which that's when they play on Sunday, they would get their 46th win for the season on the 19th day of the ninth month. 199, the 46th prime. 40 date numerology on the Hebrew Civil, 40 date numerology on the Gregorian. They would sweep the Clippers 4-0 like 40. I don't know if I'm convinced of that. It's compelling. I can make a compelling case. Mavericks for game 3 can sit on 30 losses for the season with a win as they become 3-0 head to head against the Clippers, like 30. The number 30 sums to 137. And this is their 37th home game, Clippers' 37th away game, and they would get their 100th all-time head-to-head win against the Clippers to go with. They would sit on 71 all-time head-to-head losses, 71 the 20th prime, 20 date numerology on the Gregorian. Mavericks would get their 45th win for the season as they become 5-4 head-to-head against the Clippers. Reflections of each other. And the thing for the Mavericks too, as if they beat Clippers in Game 3, they're definitely sweeping them, I think, in Game 4. Because, like I said, again, they would get their 46th win on the 19th day of the ninth month. 199, the 46th prime. It's also a day with 109 date numerology as well as 40. And Mavericks would just sit on 109 postseason losses through and through, all the way through the sweep. 4-0, 109, 19-9, the 46 prime. But here's the thing that gets me though, is there's a narrative for Clippers to win Game 3. And if Clippers were to win Game 3, Mavericks would sit on 99 all-time head-to-head wins against Clippers heading into Game 4. And Game 4 on Sunday is a day leaving 99 left on the Hebrew Civil. So there is that. And more to that as well. On the Gregorian, for Game 3, it is a day leaving 217 left on the Gregorian, and the Clippers coach can get his 217th all-time win for his career. This is the 5 seed versus the 4 seed, like 5-4, 4-5, and Clippers could get at least one win, which would be their 54th postseason win for as a team, and it today does have 54 date numerology on the Gregorian. I think, does 54 sum to 126? 54. Yes, 126. And it's the 126th postseason game for Clippers. So there is definitely a narrative there for Clippers. It's a little subtle, more subtle than the Mavericks. And Mavericks, with the loss, they would sit on 44 wins heading into Sunday. And Sunday is the 19th day of the third month on the Hebrew religious, 193, the 44th prime. So Game 3 is pivotal. It's going to tell us what's what. Mavericks win this game. I'm going for the sweep on Sunday. But they could just sit on that 44, 19th day of the third month, 44th prime, as they head into Sunday with the 44 wins. So we'll see how that plays out. But don't forget about that 217, the 54, 5 seed, 4 seed, the 99. They could sit on 99 heading into Sunday, a day with 99 left on the Hebrew Civil. This would be the 22nd playoff game for the season. And Clippers could get their 22nd road win as their coach is on 22 postseason losses. But as I say that, I'm going to go back. It is the 17th day of the ninth month on the Hebrew Civil, 179, the 41st prime number. And he could sit on 41 postseason wins with a loss. So hopefully this video helps. Hopefully you got some good information out of this that you can build upon. And I hope you guys win every pick that you make. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.